See that overhead pass, late to the court pass. Mark Stoudemire never saw it coming. He was trying to get out of the way. And I just
Oh, that elbow's gone. Woo! Kevin Durant's Achilles snapping, LeBron's dramatic facial fracture, and a leg injury so brutal it made the entire arena go silent. In honor of March Madness, today we're breaking down some of the most unforgettable and medically wild basketball injuries ever caught on camera. Let's dive right in. See, classic jump, you're moving forward, try to stabilize, boop, and pops. So it's not dramatic. You don't see this big weird movements, but it pops because under so much stress. Your knee is still intact because your PCL is intact, but this ACL ruptured. Complete tear needs to be surgically repaired so you can be active again.
Thompson running the floor and a foul.
Oh.
And Thompson grabs his left knee.
Once it tears, your stability of that knee is not good, but you can stand on it. I always tell people you can peg leg it. With these type of injuries, you can get a hemarthrosis, which is basically blood within the joint itself.
Showing their support for our men and women in uniform. Real uniform, that is. Derrick Rose a little bit too fast for his own good. Nice contest, but a foul.
Oh, snap right at the mid-tip fib. Ouch, that needs surgery. And it's probably open, hard to see from here, but just the way that the leg is bending the wrong direction.
Basketball, whether you are working out on your own.
It's probably going to be in multiple pieces. Sometimes it just snaps into two, so it would just be a displaced, angulated, open fracture versus a comminuted, open, angulated, displaced fracture.
Paul George suffering a serious lower leg injury. And we're going to take a break and come back right after this.
What do you do? Pre-hospital setting, you're gonna splint that area, and then when you get to the hospital, we're gonna check to see if you have good pulses, and then we're gonna get some images, give you pain medication.
This is the guy that probably hit the biggest shot in Cavs history. They're going up. Oh my goodness. Hayward came down so hard. Okay. Hayward broke his leg.
The ankle is going the wrong direction.
In the wrong direction!
That's either an ankle dislocation, probably fracture, or a rotational fracture of the tibia, or all of it.
Look, we're looking to sweep you guys. You wanted us. You were crying out that you bypassed the harder team in Miami.
Rose came down bad on his left foot.
He has a complete left ACL tear. Your ACL has to do with preventing forward sliding motion.
Down on the left leg. Keep an eye on the left leg. There. Yep. When he planted, that's when whatever happened. Let's see here.
His landing plus force plus rotation puts so much force on an ACL ligament that might have been already stretched, strained, already maybe partially torn, and it just pops. It will swell up a ton and cause a ton of pain.
Yeah, it's before he comes down. It's the plant right there on that left leg.
Some give.
Lots of months of pain medicine, rehab, ice, heat, movements, stretching the new ligaments, and just getting back into your normal activity. Oh, Duke versus North Carolina. I don't know if you know out there, but I'm a graduate of the University of North Carolina. So we don't really recognize this other team with the name of Duke University. We don't believe they exist. Oh, ouch. Most likely stretching on the medial aspect of that right knee, causing extra strain on that ligament, probably the medial collateral ligament.
Extended his leg. He is down, slipped, perhaps some perspiration on the floor, and this place got quiet.
Oh, shoe came apart. You would get potentially an x-ray just to make sure you didn't fracture something. You could probably put in a knee immobilizer or a knee splint and crutches, pain medication, anti-inflammatories.
Average almost 19 a game. He's really improved offensively. Reeves misses. Davis comes flying in. Jackson nearly took it away, but lost it out of bounds. And Davis is holding his right shoulder.
Oh, can't move his arm. Oh, yeah. This is probably a brachial plexus stun or stinger. Your brachial plexus is a bundle of nerves coming out your axilla or your armpit. When those nerves get irritated or hit, sometimes they can give the signal of being like numb and not being able to move. This most likely is temporary. So it's got a neuropraxy.
And it's the right arm and the right shoulder here. He got it tangled up there with Jackson.
We see this also when people have something called Saturday night palsy, where somebody might be on a park bench and they fall asleep and put pressure on the park bench in their axle, and they wake up and they can't move their arm. And that's because they've slept in such a position that it's irritated that nerve bundle that is not functioning the way that it should.
To cheer for a player who gets injured.
Oh, Kevin Durant, nice. Oh,
There's the play right away. He knew it.
ankle is gone. You can feel it pop. His Achilles tendon ruptured. Connects your basically calf muscles to your bone down on your heel. It actually is made up basically of two muscles, your soleus and your gastrocnemius.
I don't think this was a malicious play. I think Murray just never really saw this ball coming. All of a sudden he sees him with the ball, and he tries to get him, and just that left hand slipped out from underneath the rim that was trying to protect him.
Elbow dislocation with sprain because the ligaments are now stretched out. Hand fracture and wrist injury.
See that overhead pass, late to the court pass. Mark Stoudemire never saw it coming. He was trying to get out of the way, and I just
that elbow's gone. Woo! This is classic of falling with an outstretched arm. Just got tied up underneath. He was falling from a pretty high height. You will splint the wrist and hand, and you will put that elbow back into place ASAP. We'll do this in the emergency department. Sometimes we'll use conscious sedation versus pain medication, and then we can put it back in pretty easily. Oh, look at it. You can even see it right then and there. You can see the dimpling of the arm. You're going to get images. You're going to make sure that there's no occult fracture in the elbow. And you're going to make sure that there's no disruption of any tendons, blood vessels, nerves. So you're going to check all that function.
Shot clock at 6. Harden will make a move, and a floater inside. No good. Got hit in the eye.
Coming back from injuries like these isn't just about surgery or rehab. Recovery starts with sleep. If you're struggling with quality sleep, check out Do Not Disturb by my company Life Happens to support real recovery sleep. Find it at lifehappens.com or on Amazon.
Fell down, and the timeout.
Oh,
Is in the locker room.
ended up being an eyelid laceration with eye hemorrhage or bleeding without any orbital socket injury. But eyelid lacerations, you got to be really careful. So if it's just on the skin on the top of the eyelid, pretty easy to repair. But if it goes through the tarsal plate, that needs to be done by a plastic surgeon or a specialist relating to the eye.
There's a lot of basketball to go.
But I'm talking about this week coming up. Are they the number one team?
Not the number one team, but the number one team.
Oh,
Okay. Goodness.
This one is a nasal bone fracture, quite common. When you break the bone, you have some blood come out. Sometimes you can have a laceration over the bone itself. Oh, we got a bloody nose.
Yes.
Bleeding everywhere. Just pinch your nose and try to get the bleeding to stop and lean forward. That way it just coagulates and stops versus just dripping out. Depending on the type of fracture, it might be fine in the sense of you don't need to have reset versus I've seen fractures where the nose is like all the way to the side. If you enjoyed this, definitely check out this playlist right here. Binge watch everything. And as always, do me a favor, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.